we do have some bad news. I apologize again. It's not my fault, but I apologize because I know I was gonna bring you guys the next video going down the track, but unfortunately, Mother Nature had other plans. It started to rain and they canceled the night, so I was unable to go to the track again. So we're gonna try again for next Friday. Hopefully the weather holds up. It's getting a little cold out and they already gave the 2-week warning. These are the last 2 Fridays that they're gonna be having the street racing on Friday nights. So I'm hoping to get one of these 2 Fridays, get into the track and getting a nice run in. I know you guys are excited and curious to see what the car is gonna do. I'm curious myself, so again, I apologize for not getting into the track. So I'm gonna be introducing my FD RX-7. I've already started my planning on getting this project started. Been talking to JPR down in South Jersey. I'm going back and forth about what I'm gonna do with the engine, but let me just show you guys what I'm talking about. This is my 1996 Efini right-hand drive RX-7 RS. That's a mouthful. Well, this was my dream car. This was my dream car back in the day, and I finally got my hands on one. And of course, it's right-hand drive. I've always wanted a right-hand drive car, and nothing screams more JDM than having a right-hand drive car. So back in the day, I'm gonna show my age a little bit. True Life, I'm a street racer. I don't know if you guys remember that show. The guy Greg LeBron, he actually had one of the baddest CRXs in the country with a right-hand drive CRX. He was featured on that show, and he did his street racing over in I don't know if it was Northern California or Southern California, but it was over in Cali, and he was a really popular street racer back in the day. Well, anyway, if you guys seen Fast and the Furious, the first one when they're pulling into the desert for race wars, his car is actually at the gate. You can see it pulling in. Is that CRX? That's the right-hand drive one. So since that day, seeing his car, I've always wanted a right-hand drive CRX, but ended up getting my hands on a right-hand drive RX-7 FD, my dream car. This project is actually going to start taking off soon. I plan on doing some motor work. Getting the body prepped up because I want to get this car ready so I can have it for 7th Day next year. This car is on a timeline right now, so the clock's ticking. We want to get this car resprayed. I want to get the motor running right. The rim selection is going to get changed up. These are actually the rims that I had on the car when I bought the car. These are I think they're MSTs. Yeah, MSTs. So they're 18 by 9.5, and they're wrapped in 245, 40, 18s all the way around. So they're all squared up. But they're nice. They're a matte bronze, but I'm not going with that color scheme. So I plan on changing everything up on the exterior. The interior is just immaculate. This is my dream car, and I want to get this car ready for 7th Day next year. Last year, I ended up bringing my convertible to 7th Day. It was fun. The only thing is, my taillights went out when I was driving through Harlem to get to Times Square. So I had no taillights riding around in New York City, which was a bad thing because I had to ride home with my hazards on the whole time so nobody doesn't smash into me. And yeah, so. But anyway, let's get back to the FD. So let's go take a look inside first. So the traditional left-hand drive car, you will see the steering wheel over here. But this is my RX-7's interior. I have the original mats on both sides. Mostly the whole car is original except for I think the radio was changed out. Yeah, the radio looks aftermarket. This is probably like the 4th time I've ever been in this car. When I bought it, I put it in storage. Then when I brought it home, I washed it, sat in it a few times. Dion and my daughter probably sat in here more than me. So I have a big smile on my face right now because I haven't been on this car for about maybe 6 months. So you can see how the interior is just completely immaculate, man. There's no tears, no worn sides. Everything is perfect. Now when you get these JDM cars, the FDs from Japan, these right-hand drive cars, they have back seats. The seats are, I mean, they're supposed to fit somebody, but you're not fitting anybody back here. My son is, you know, he was 6 years old and he has problems putting his feet back here. So, I mean, unless you have somebody with really short legs or they're gonna sit Indian style back here, you're not gonna actually get somebody back here. Maybe my daughter will fit back here, but yeah, so they have the seat belts for both little bucket seats. They have the original mats back here. Everything's intact in the interior. The only thing I probably would do is when I sand this down, because I think the clear coat is coming up on this. Or is that tape? You know what? That's tape. Yeah, so all this is intact. Everything's here. Look at the door. No cracks. Everything's perfect. It looks like it just came right off the factory line if you're not looking at the exterior. The exterior is a little tore up because that son over in Japan was beating on this clear coat. And whoever had this car, they didn't park it inside. So this is the driver's side. Again, the door panels are in perfect condition. Normally these are broken off, but it has everything. All the vents. Just to give you an example, this little piece here, this is like a highly sought after piece. A lot of people want this piece. I mean, I've seen this little piece here go for like 200 bucks just for that little top piece because it breaks off and whatever. But yeah, this is in perfect shape. Now this is the driver's seat. Nothing worn there. This is just a little wrinkle from getting in and out of the car. But yeah, the seats are in perfect condition. Like I said, factory mats. Mats need to be, you know, shampooed and detailed. But like I said, everything's here. So you got the back mats here. Leather seats are in perfect condition. Seat belts are all there intact, perfect condition. Alright, so let me see if I can get in here. Now I know a lot of people, if you've been in an FC, the FCs seem a little bit bigger in the cockpit than these FDs, man. This is tight. I'm not that big of a person, and I have a problem getting in here, so. This is the Momo steering wheel that came in the car. This is actually, I believe is the original steering wheel that came in these cars, the RS models. I really don't like it too much. It's bulky, so I'm thinking about getting one of the Efini ones. They're a little bit more, you know, race sporty look versus this like sedan type of steering wheel. But we'll figure it out. Not sure yet. But yeah, everything's here. All the coins, all the buttons, everything works. Like I said, the only thing I think that's not stock, I have to look it up. I'm pretty sure this is not stock. This looks aftermarket. So it's a Panasonic head unit, but the car still has AC. The car has everything. Everything underneath the hood is completely stock. It has an exhaust on there. I haven't seen if it has a complete down pipe or anything like that. I'll be doing looking underneath the car soon. But yeah, see, the only thing I see on this has one broken vent. Right here. That's the only thing I've seen in this car that's not there. Headliner is completely immaculate. The visors are good. Everything's good in this car. Alright, so I'm just gonna pop the hood for you guys so you can see underneath the hood. Damn, it's like getting out of a Formula 1 car. This is the underneath the hood. Everything is completely stock. Stock twin turbos, stock blow-off valves, stock radiator, stock intercooler. So when I bought this car years ago, the owner that I bought it off of, he said that the rear rotor doesn't have any compression. I have yet to do a compression test. So before I jumped the gun, because I was already talking to JPR rotary down in, I know you guys saw in the last video that I had the RX-7 picnic, that rotary shop that I was at. I spoke to this shop the beginning of this week, and I was already prepping to see how much they would charge me to rebuild this motor or going with the brand new motor for Mazda, and you know, weighing out the options that I have. So they were really good with how much information they gave me. They gave me 2 alternatives that I can go with, rebuilding it with some used parts. Of course, they put the brand new seals and everything like that, but basically rebuilding the motor so we can get it running, or not come up with any surprises, and once they have the motor apart, the rotors, the housing, everything's bad, so they would have to basically replace more parts than I expect, and the bill can be insane. So that's why I was leaning towards buying a brand new Mazda motor. These brand new Mazda motors that they have, it's a crate motor. They run roughly about $5,300, but it's just plug and play. You just plug everything in there and going with their the day. So anyway, the reason why I was going with I wanted to go with the stock Mazda motor because I want to restore this back to its glorious days. I don't want to change too much on here. I just wanted to drive nice, bring these to Cars and Coffees, go to car shows and everything like that. So I'm really leaning towards getting the brand new motor put in. I may put a street port, I may not, I'm not sure about that. But I'm not trying to make 1,000 horsepower with this, you know, 600 horsepower. I just want this car to be my Sunday car shows, Cars and Coffee. There's some body work. You can see there's some body work that needs to be done. A lot of the clear coat is coming off. I mean, of course, that can be buffed out. So everything's straight. The body is straight. Everything's straight. It's just like I said, the clear coat is peeling off. But I mean, everything's good. Just a little Bondo here, but I was sanding that down just to see if anything was underneath there. No rust or anything like that. So I was a little thrown off when I first saw the car because of the wing. I'm so used to the American FDs with their wings, and I saw this, and at first I didn't like it, but these wings, you don't see them that much. These are considered a whale tail or a dolphin wing, and not a lot of FDs, you don't see a lot of FDs with this wing on, and I think it's pretty nice. I had to get used to it because I was so used to the American FDs, but I like the angle of the wing, and it's not too overwhelming. It's nice. So once it's color match, I think it's gonna look killer. So we're gonna get those all cleaned up. All the original badges are still here. Now this is what I was telling you. There is an exhaust on here. I don't know what kind of exhaust. It looks like a 3-inch. 3-inch all the way up. But I don't think I like these cans like that. I'm probably gonna go with a nice clean look, racing beat exhaust. So, but first we'll see how it sounds. But I like the classic look with the racing beat. So we're gonna go with that. Original taillights, no cracks or anything like that. So everything's here. Let me get the trunk open. So everything's here, and I never even checked under this mat. So I am going to be looking for a spare tire. I'm going to get everything back to the original state. And we get this spare tire put back in there. Everything is clean. This car is really clean. But it's a restoration that has to be done. A little wrenching and a little elbow grease, a little sanding. This puppy will be back to his glory days. So I am gonna go with the same size rims, but I have something in mind that I'm gonna get. I don't want to reveal it right now because it'll be a secret. But the FDs, they're just the body lines are just so crazy. How this is in the 90s and this looks better than cars that's coming out 2020, 2022s and stuff like that. And this was a car built in the 90s. This is RX-7, they're gonna just be around for a very long time. Alright, so I just want to show you guys what I'm going to be doing in the next few weeks. I am going to be starting the RX-7 FD project. Either going to get the motor rebuilt or I'm going to get the brand new motor. Going to be talking to Jim and all the guys down at JPR Rotary to see what my options are. They gave me a good idea of what I should do, but it's ultimately up to me if I want to do the brand new motor or have it rebuilt. I'm leaning towards getting a brand new motor so I can just put it in and forget about it and just actually just hit the maintenance and just do the maintenance every year. I don't know. I really don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know if I'm gonna rebuild or put the brand new motor in there. All right, guys, so let me know what I should do. I need you guys' help. I need your opinions. I need your comments, man. Should I rebuild this motor, have this motor rebuilt, or should I just jump over all that and just get a brand new Mazda motor and put it in and avoid the headaches and surprises? Let me know in the comments what you think I should do. Help me out. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you want to follow this build and see if we can get it done by 7th Day next year with all the motor builds and the paint job and everything like that, the rim, suspension, subscribe to this channel so you can see the following of this FD. You can see my other FCs. I got 2 FCs that's gonna be on the channel. I got my convertible. I got my Turbo 2 that we're gonna be doing shortly. Or if you wanna see this talent get into the 9s, hit that subscribe button. I plan on going to the track next Friday. Hopefully the weather holds up with the talent to see if we can get some good times. But this build's about to get going, man. We already talked to JPR. Subscribe to the channel. And always, love and peace.